Welcome back to another tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to talk about how can we support different item view type in our recycle view. As you can see in my previous application, I have only one kind of a view item view type, right? It's like this is us, like only I have only one item view type. But the the amazing thing about recycle view is you can add multiple item view types. So I can have one view type, I can have another view type, and I'm going to demonstrate that in programmatically in this tutorial. So for complex UI, recycle view is amazing component to implement if you have a list of views with different item view types. Okay, so yeah, we will be doing that. So obviously when you have different item view types, and if I go back to my model, okay, let me go back to my cat API models. As you can see here, my model was single cat UI model, but now obviously when your view item change, then you will have a different UI model, right? The first thing is we have to go and create a different a model that will contain different item view type. And obviously, uh, instead of having only one view like UI model, like we will be having multiple UI model, uh, uh, like containing happy cats and sad cats, because we have just these two models, right? So let's go and check that. So the we will have actually two groups of cat, like we'll be having titles and like of the corresponding group. So we will have to create that in our UI model. So let's go and create the UI model. So let me create my UI model will be have a list item UI model, right? So this list item UI model will have a it's actually a data class. Sorry guys, no, not the data class, it's a shield class. We'll have two data classes, which is like first one is a title. Well, title, and it's a pretty simple string. And list item UI model, okay, and which will be implementing list item. And the another one is a cat, and which will contain cat UI model, okay, which also implement cat list item UI model, okay. And okay, so what next? Obviously our the list will be different, the list in our activity, this activity that we have provided in our and also our adapter will be different, so we'll be doing it step by step. So then so in this kind of situation, just having one layout will not do. So as you know that or as you luckily as you also have noticed in our early exercise, that RecyclerView adapter provides a mechanism to handle this kind of view type called on create, so there is a, let's go to my RecyclerView adapter. So this kind of situation is handled by create view holder, like we'll have a mechanism called on term. Okay, you see you have a mechanism called get item view type. Okay, this is a mechanism to handle the pretty much to handle and update in basis of your item view type. You can update the recycle view item, right? So yeah, we can do this, but I suggest to create uh, another adapter. Obviously I'm going to create another adapter which is pretty much similar to this one. but I will call this adapter list items adapter. Okay, and yeah, I have to implement here. So now I will be having two obviously I have to change the name. uh, List item, on click listener. Okay, so I have to change on the basis of this thing. So yeah, I will be doing it here slowly, step by step. So actually now we will be having two items, right? So we will be having we'll be having a view type. One is a group or a title, and another one is also will be a cat. So which will be one, right? So here so list item view, let's go to the adapter. So we'll be having two view type, and here on your get item view type, we will have to return so actually it's returning an int, right? So anyhow, what will happen here is when your list the list position is list item. So actually, you know what I have to do is we have to also actually change the view holder. So because yeah, okay, let's go and first create the view holder. Let's create the view holder, right? So actually, you know, the idea is like we will be returning in the basis of the view holder, we'll be returning this view type group or view type cat right here. Okay, so yeah, let me just reverse this code for the moment. Okay, so we will have to implement this one. Okay, and then finally we will also have, but first we have to also create the view holders, right? Because for the moment I have only this one cat view holder, but let me create a subfolder which is a view holder. So we will have to create a view holder for each view type, right? So yeah, let's go step by step. First we have created the models, right? So then we have to create the view holder. So let's go and create the view holder. So obviously we will have to create a view holder for list item. So it will be like a list item view holder. View holder. So when we create the list item view holder, it will be like an abstract class, and it will container view. Okay, so it will just have a container view as in a constructor, and it will be pretty much using the recycle view holder, and the view locating the container view. So I'm actually creating a abstract list item view holder, which will be implemented by both the the two different types of view holder, which is yeah, which I will create at the moment. One will be like cat, like I have a title view holder, and then I will also have to create a cat view holder, right, for these two items, right, two UI model. So yes, then I will, each function will be abstracted to this abstract class. So list item. Okay, so after that we have to create a, okay, let's go, and it's like, this is a cat view holder that we have already created. So let me just shift it back to here, refactor, cat view holder. Okay, so yeah, we are perfectly fine. Then so this cat view holder will pretty much implement this our abstract view holder, which is list item view holder. Okay, and obviously it will implement the members, which is bind data, so it will override. Okay, member bind data. Okay, so here what we'll have is I will have to override this one. Okay, now I will have a list item here, so I will have not a cat, but it will be containing called list item UI model, right? So now what I have to do, there is a simple trick which is we have to add a simple we have so we have to use the Kotlin way of receiving a specific type, right? So there is a Kotlin magic that we can define this require items type. So let me do that. Require. So what this require will do is value is false. Okay, so or the value is false, yeah, right? So list item is a list item UI model, item UI model dot cat. Okay, so if this is not, then it will throw the exception. If this is false, expected list item UI model dot cat. So then we will have now cat UI model list item dot data. Okay, so now this is perfect, right? So with this simple implementation, we were able to get the this, with this Kotlin magic, we were able to get the required cat UI model, right? Okay, so what next? Now similarly we have to also do the same thing for the title UI model. Yeah, but first we have to also create the view type, right, a layout. So So let's create the layout for the title because we have not yet created. So let's go and create the layout, and the layout will be called item title. Okay, so this item title will be consisting of just a title, simple title. So we already have an item for our cat UI more cat. So it was a pretty simple cat, right? And okay, so now we'll create a for the title is a sleepy cat. Okay, yeah, it is a simple text view, nothing more. Okay, so we have created the item for our title view holder. So then let's implement and create this title view holder. So let me create a title view holder. So we will be creating a title view holder which will similarly using this container view, which is pretty much like a view. And let me implement this, let me import this, and then which will pretty much implement the item view holder and pass the container view, right? And then we have to override the bind data abstract function. And yes, let me create the view item. I like the item view item. Okay, this view item is our it's a text view for our case. So it's by lazy, and it's a container view, assign view by id dot let me import it, and item title, right? So what next is like we have to bind, and similarly we'll do the same Kotlin magic, that is require the list item will be is a list item UI model, it's a title, otherwise it's gonna throw the exception, that is expected list item UI model dot title, right? Then now we can use the title view dot text equals list item dot title. Okay, yeah, this title. Okay, so we have also now successfully created the title view holder. So we have now two view holders, that's cat view holder and title view holder, and one view holder which is the abstract view holder, because we are it's like kind of a abstract class of these two view holders, right? Okay, so now what next is like we have to go we have to now open our cats adapter. So we have to make some changes with our cats adapter, obviously. And so now the cats adapter obviously will now implement this not the cat view holder, but it will implement the list item view holder. Okay, just to maintain this abstractness, like this is the abstract of these two view holders. Okay, right? So that's why we created this abstract view holder. So now obviously everything will be changed to list item view holder, and similarly also in this one everything will be changed now. Okay, so let's do it step by step, let's not rush. Okay, So first step is our it's not a cached list now, it's a list data. Okay, so this is the first step. Okay, then our set data will consist of our yeah, obviously it will be like list data. It's not only the cat list, it will be now consisting of. Okay, so this is okay. Then what next is like we have to now bind view holder. So this bind view holder will be holding not the list item view holder, not the cat view holder, and obviously it's a data list data. Oh, and we have to pass the position holder position list item UI model found oh sorry guys, it's a list item UI model. Okay, and it's a holder. Okay, let me see our list data. It's a list item UI model, item UI model, right? Okay, so now we are done with also on bind view holder. Sorry, okay, let's do it step by step, guys. Okay, this is okay. So now we have to also fix this okay, let's fix the data list data. Okay, the size. Okay, this is also okay. Okay, so now let's also fix this create. Okay, so to fix this we have to still wait. Okay, let's wait for the moment. Okay, let's do it step by step. So first thing is we have to also implement this. Let's implement this one. Okay, get item view type. So what we have to do here is actually, you know what I have done is I have created the no, I have not created the respective sorry guys, actually I was implementing in the same cat adapter. Okay, okay, let me just reverse the code, reverse everything. Sorry, because this is the cat adapter of our previous, so let's reverse it. Okay, okay, so this is okay, so this, let's not touch this cat adapter. It's a cat list, it's cat UI model, cat UI model. Okay, and what's happening here is list item UI model. Okay, list item UI model is, let's not create list item. Okay, cat UI model. Yeah, view holder. Here require get list. Okay, because I have changed here. Okay, so guys, okay, let's just comment for the moment, and let's just override. Okay, let's implement it later on. Okay, so let's not, because our focus is the list item view holder. Okay, so for our list item view holder, so as I told you, let's do it step by step. It will be list item UI model. Similarly here also it will be list item UI model. Here it will be binding the it will be not okay, first we have to also list item adapters will be okay, let's do it step by step again, because it's a it will be list item view holder. Okay, so now if one it becomes a list item view holder, okay, so the first thing that we have to do is like also let's this will be also list item view holder. Okay, so this is perfectly fine. So now what we have to do is get item view type, right? So here as I told you, so this is provided by the this is one of the method provided by our RecyclerView and adapter. And what is the trick is like here we will be returning on the basis of list the okay, let me also, it will not be a cat list, but it will be a data list. Okay, so, okay, so now our data list and the position. So in the basis of the view type, if this data list is a list item UI model, the title, then we have to change it to view yeah, I have declared here two view types, right? The int type int, so view type group and view type cat. So I will have to return that particular, as you see the return type is int, we will be returning the particular return type. Then it will be, the second one is cat, it's also return type is cat. Okay, so this method will particularly assign the respective view type on the basis of the UI model, right? The type of the UI model. Okay, so what next is like so now the real implementation is with our on create view holder. So here on create view holder will create the respective view on the basis of the view type that you are passing. So here okay, it will not return the cat view holder, but it will return the view holder on the basis of the return like the view type, right? So let's item view holder. So here what it will do is okay, let me implement this. Obviously it will not be this one, this will be one of the case. So when our view type Okay, let's me return here when the view type will be view type cat, then it will has to return this one, right? So it will have to return this view type, so it will pretty much return this one. Then else there will be actually also view type, obviously there will be also view type group, it's like a, and then okay, so this when there is a view type group, then obviously your view will be layout inflator inflate layout is the layout that we created item, no, it's like a title parent and attached to root is always false. Then it will be returning title view holder, title view holder with just we pass the view, right? And finally if there is the view type is not defined, then obviously we have to throw a illegal argument exception, unknown view type requested, and it's a view type, right guys? So yeah, this is it, and yeah, I think we are okay for with the implementation, and yeah, we are pretty much okay with the so now the final thing that we have to do is we have to obviously update our activity. So now our activity will be no longer using this cat adapter, but it will be using another adapter which is we have just created right now, which is our item list item adapter, right? So let's implement our list item adapter, and adapter and so we'll be using the respective glide image loader, and then the adapter we'll also have to use on click listener. So let me see, list item adapter will on click listener, right? So we have to use implement this listener. List item adapter will be implementing list item on click listener. Okay, so this is what the listener that it's gonna implement. Okay, and okay, let me go to the okay, so we have to implement the members, which is on item click. So on item click we will have to show selected dialog, and okay, here also there is another interesting thing that okay, obviously we'll have to just use the provide the cat UI model, right? Okay. Okay, so what next is, like, after we have implemented this, the only thing is like we also have to change our okay, let me just so what we have to do is we have to implement a new RecyclerView dot adapter will be the new adapter that we'll be using. Okay, and similarly the code of the layout will be similar And the final thing is like we have to use the different data items, and our data items will be this one, guys. Okay, so this is, I have already prepared mock data, and this is our mock data for our list item UI model. And let me import it, and yeah, finally we are good to go. And so actually we will be having is like sleeping cat, active cat. Okay, so we'll have two titles, and yeah, finally we have, okay, so we have the mock model, and we update the data. And okay, so let's run the application and see if it's working. Voila, guys, so it's working. It's pretty fine and it's pretty solid, right? As you can see here, I have two groups of cat, which is sleeper cat and active cats, with the respective list of types of cat. And voila, guys, and that's it. So this was a pretty simple demonstration of supporting different item view types. Okay, so yeah, that's it, guys, and thank you for listening. Please do subscribe and like, click the bell button, and catch you up in the next lecture. Thank you, guys.